Hey guys, here we are in the Mercedes W12 at the Hungaroring for a 16-lap unofficial race. We qualified basically last of all the guys that qualified. I did have a horrible lap. I got super loose at turn 1 though, so I lost probably half a second. Probably could be like high or mid 16s. These guys low 15s is crazy. So got a bunch of pro drivers in here. We got Casey and Graham Boland. I recognize a bunch of those guys, like oval guys, but have not done any practice starts at all. So I'm expecting just to die like in the first lap once I just probably have everyone probably overtake me on the grid. Try not to spin out immediately, and if we can make it past lap 1, that'll be amazing. So let's see how it goes.
Your race tyre has been changed to the compound you qualified with.
Oh, great. Okay. Don't know if we start in first or neutral. Let's find out.
Green, green, green. Car right, you're on the left, 3 wide. Right side, 2 wide. You're on the left, 3 wide. Right side, 2 wide. Clear.
Just trying not to die. Cold tires.
Right. Clear. Car right, clear on the right, go left. Car right, still there, hold your line, clear on the right.
Well, so much about that not wrecking plan. Man. I saw the cloud of smoke and I saw the car wrecked on the left, and I tried to go right and both were getting towed. I just didn't analyze that. I feel like this is how many races are gonna go, but man, that start was abysmal. So actually, we have plenty of time to watch that. So first of all, how bad was our start? It didn't actually seem too bad in the initial gear. It was like this part seemed okay, but then it was like right as we're getting full power, it went down to avoid the wheel spin, and then that's when I started to lose. So maybe I need to like upshift earlier or something. I was told I was 3 wide at some point. Okay, there's that guy just launching through, and I have to stay wide, don't really get hit. I say actually very wide. Okay, everything's pretty smooth through here. Then I broke a bit early. I saw the guy behind me was this guy was ready to go. Oh, and then he got hit in the back. This big checkup, and I turned in, and yeah. So again, let me just see exactly what. I mean, I saw there was this issue here. I don't see how that car, but then he started rolling back on the track, like lock your brakes, please. But no. Who cares? Who wants to lock brakes? That's boring, apparently. So what happened? This guy, he looked like he was ahead into this corner, and then the guy on the outside came out of nowhere, and he kind of pinched him. And again, that looks like that's pretty bad netcode too. You just look at the far chase. Did they even make contact? Yeah, that is horrible. Look at that, like a whole tire width difference. So I'm scared that's gonna be a problem. Anyways, let's get back on track.
All clear, punch it.
Let's at least see if we can get maybe like a 16 lap time. Okay, nice start. Definitely got cold tires, that's noteworthy, and also a lot of fuel on board, so 16 might actually be quite challenging, plus you don't have DRS like in qualifying. Yeah, these medium tires, you really have to be patient out of the corners. Oh, he's gone. He was right there, I was gonna let him by, and then all of a sudden... I hope in the official races that we have a high X count, like a high incident count, because these 1Xs are quite easy to get. Okay, first lap, 119. Man, that was with a few 1Xs, so definitely think we're pretty far away from that 116 goal, but maybe a 118 if we don't lock up. I feel out the initial braking pretty good, but it's just like once you get down to those low gears, you really have to trail off the brakes and not lock up. That's where I struggle, just how to trail off smoothly. It's gotta be really neat and tidy around here. Don't focus on being fast, just focus on getting the racing line. Okay, I'm assuming this is another, oh, it's a 120, not doing well, just really focus on not getting a lockup at turn 1, it's really important. It's just like, I may not get a lockup, but one of those wheels stops spinning, normally like the inside tire. Corner entry, easy to lock up, and then corner exit just feels like it wants to understeer, and then once you get back on the power, it's ready to spin out. That's the problems I feel like I'm getting at many tracks. Okay, this lap's felt pretty smooth so far. Yeah, the fact that we don't have DRS, the fact that we're in a slower tire, the fact that we have so much more fuel, and the fact that there's a lot of problems, such as just making it harder to get anywhere close to our qualifying pace, which wasn't even that great to start with. I mean, I feel that the soft tire was definitely the faster tire. I'm just wondering, like, when does that start to fall off? This is definitely kind of telling me that the medium just seems so slow to begin with that as short of a race as this, it just seems like the soft tire is the way to go. Don't care to fight.
Clear on the left.
Oh, yellow flag up ahead. I'm really used to feeling like dirty air in IndyCar, the ovals and stuff, but I feel like I'm not experiencing too much of the dirty air right now. I mean, maybe I'm just not pushing enough, or like these low speed corners, it's not going to be too bad. Maybe you're going to see it more in like high speed corners, but not like, yeah, just not as noticeable for me.
Great job, 10 to go. Car right. Clear on the right.
Oh, there he goes. I swear, it's the pressure. I don't even know. It's not the pressure. It's the fact that when you try to overtake, you're having to take that tighter line, which means that on the exit you're being pinched more, and so the more wheel input and getting the power down, it's honestly a challenge. You need to be so patient to not spin the car out. So all these guys that wreck, it's really not like a beginner mistake. I'd say it's surprisingly easy to do. Curious, like how many laps I'm down? 1 or 2? Guessing? I have no clue, honestly. What am I? Just 1. So I should be able to get either 14 or 15 laps in, depending on whether I get lapped again by the end of the race. My pace feels quite slow, so... Oh my gosh, first gear was not the way to go there. First is 38 seconds behind us, so... assuming we don't lose like 4 to 5 seconds a lap, I think we'll be okay. I mean, I know these unofficial races, everyone's aggressive and everyone's just having fun and stuff, but I'm honestly fearing that in the official races, it's just going to be more about survival than anything, because not wrecking others, but just making your own simple mistakes, getting on power, spinning out, hitting the wall, it's just over these, this isn't that long of a race, but just all the laps, it makes it seem long. Races, it's just so easy. I feel like you really have to focus on your own. Oh, I say that as I drive off the track.
Right side. Clear on the right.
Just gotta focus on your own race. And a lot of the tracks, it's just somewhat hard to race side by side. Even if you do race side by side, you can spin that code that occurs. And there's wrecks involved, so. I'm definitely going to have to do another race where I hopefully survive the first lap and I use soft tires and see how that goes. Because man, am I struggling on these mediums.
The lead is pitting now.
I would have thought that as the fuel wears off, or as the fuel burns off, I'd have a bit more success with these tires, or at least get some more pace up, but I feel like I'm only falling off even more and more. Just understeer on exit. I do like the idea of official races where it's like you have to use multiple compounds, and so you have like different strategies where guys start pulling ahead, and then when it's on a slower tire, you have a chance to come back at them. I do find that'll be something unique that you don't really see in many other series. I think IndyCar might have like the primary and alternate, but I'm not sure if those require use of both. So. Like this corner, I feel like I don't want to wheel spin out in second gear, but I feel like I can't get down to the apex unless I'm in second. If I'm in third, I feel like I'm just gonna stay wide. So.
Car stops on the right.
And
you're in the top 10.
Yeah, I'm just stuck at like the 120s, and I'm stuck locking up. So definitely got a lot of work to do. I feel like I have a lot of fun just like pushing for hot laps just to try to find the best I can, but over a long race, just having to focus on keeping that consistency. I feel like I'm quite consistent in many other cars, but in these F1 cars, I feel like that's going to be a real challenge, is figuring out how to be consistent. everything's changing so fast, the tire wear, fuel burning. Then you had to work with, at least, I don't know if the fixed series, well, I guess the open series, in the open series you have to be doing with like the ERS output and stuff. I'm pretty sure that's fixed. Let's see, is that fixed? Yeah, it's fixed. I can only keep it on balance, so, but I guess I can still change like the brake balance if I want. I mean, my pace has been just quite awful, and I'm up to 8 just from not. And I've wrecked out. I've wrecked out once already. But I guess I just didn't quit. So. As much as I like the idea of fixed steps and not having to deal with setup that much, man, I would just like to make some adjustments to the car to the point that, like, I see all the step changes you can make it. Oh my gosh, what page? There we go, on the differential. And I actually messed around in practice or testing with like the entry diff and the mid diff at Silverstone, and like the high speed diff is what I think that is. And I feel it's very noticeable how much that helps in certain corners. The problem is I feel like it's very detrimental in the slow corners. You almost have to change it back, and then you're having to change it like multiple times a lap, and it's like that just gets complicated. But it is very noticeable. The engine braking and like the brake migration, though, I don't exactly know how those work, so.
You got 5 laps to go.
And I do find it a bit sad that like this car is so sophisticated, yet so many guys are going to drive it in like setups where you're barely touching anything. But I guess you still get to enjoy just the speed and the grip of it, which is a significant part of this F1 car. I've never felt in any car in iRacing where the driver is the limiting factor as strongly as in this car. I feel like, and it's not just the pace, like I feel like I can drive like LMP1, like the Porsche 919, and like the Delara PT17, like those LMP2 cars. I feel like those are fast, but it's like I'm able to predict what those cars are going to do, and I wouldn't say this car is unpredictable, but it's just about having to be able to commit to every corner and making sure you're giving up or using all the grip that the cars possess. Because I think I heard someone say something about this car where it's really easy to go fast, but to be able to extract every bit out of it is so challenging. And I feel in some cars, just to be able to get them to go fast, to some level of fast, that's a challenge in of itself. So, well, we're up to 6th somehow. I haven't even been focusing on the leaderboard. I've just been trundling around. I'm really curious to see what the tire percentages are going to be at the end of this race. Man, it's just corner, exit, understeer, corner, exit, understeer, corner, exit, understeer, slow corner, get back to power, oh, no, don't spin out. That's this whole race so far. Especially turn 1 exit, you so smooth, and then this corner. Yeah, it's like a very wide, late apex, trying to run out, corner exit. There's no grip out here, just focusing on a late apex, get back to throttle, be patient. And man, these laps are pathetic, 21s. feel like I'd learn at some point, like just brake a bit earlier, try not to lock up, but I feel it's... Oh, whoa.
You just got the white flag. That means one more lap to go.
I think this first race has been a very useful learning experience, which is one, prepared for absolute chaos and mayhem on lap 1, which is to be expected. I mean, grid starts and everyone vying for positions and different tires and everything. That's going to happen. 2, worry about even racing side by side against the near net code. 3, choose soft tires for somewhat short races. And 4, be consistent. Or at least try not to wreck the car out or spin. Even getting horrible pace like this is better than wrecking into the car, so. And those all seem like quite fundamental approaches. It doesn't have to just be for driving an F1 car, it could be for many other series, just being consistent and prepare for crazy stuff going on the first lap, but I feel like when everything's happening so much faster, you really have to focus on those goals. Okay, well after this race I'm just going to celebrate with some donuts because the fact that I was able to only get wrecked out once, use my fast repair and then continue to the end, I think that's, I'm quite happy with that. I feel like this is just practicing what it's like to do a full stint or at least 15 laps, which is longer than I've done in practice. It's quite nice to see.
Checkered flag, checkered flag. Great job, you did really well.
Okay, well, middle of the donuts I realized, hey, probably not going to get the best tire percentage measurement after that, but let's see. 56, 37, 62, 62. I'll add 5% to each of those, assuming that's how much I burned from the the burnout. But yeah, 40%. I'm wondering how much worse it would have been on the soft. Wait, was I on soft the whole race? No. Sorry, I started on soft. That's why I was questioning it. And then I pitted and then apparently switched to medium. So once again, anything to note after that wreck? Well, yeah, let's just look at our lap time and just see how those changed throughout. Started like right after like low 20s, then actually stayed throughout the 20s, finished at 20.6 and a 21.6 is a few mistakes through there. So based off the lap times, it really didn't seem to fall off too much. So it might have been a very slow tire. And then if we look at someone similar like the 10, I don't know if this guy was on softs as a way to find out. It's really hard to tell, but let's just see what his laps are anyways. 19s or so. Let's just go up to these top guys. Jody, they were getting, fastest lap was an 18.4, then 18, then a 19, 18, 18.8, 18.7, 19.6. So, and what tire were they on? Can we tell? Okay, they were on the soft tire. So, and then finally check what Graham was doing. It's kind of unfair because his qualifying time was so much faster than mine, but he was getting mid-17s or something. So yeah, I think soft tires, maybe they were hanging on to like high 18s instead of like low 20s. So I'll definitely try another race like that. But yeah, 6th place. We went from 13th to 6th. Got in the points at the end of the race. And it was definitely useful. So hope you guys enjoyed and see you next time.